From the borough of Queens, we're at the home of the Mets, Citi Field. Tonight, the first of this quick two-game series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Mets. It's interleague baseball on the show. Noah Syndergaard gets the ball for the Mets in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last three starts, he has a whip of under 1.10. So we may see some hit and run, we may see some bunting, and we may see some running, because if you want to lay around and try to get hits off this guy, that's not the right thing to do. One of the top pitchers in the game right now.
Coming to the plate now, Kevin Pillar. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Now the pitch. And we are underway now in New York as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last two in a row.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Weather shouldn't be much of a factor. 71 degrees here at game time. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
Three balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Cespedes. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first down.
There are two parts to every great catch. One, getting the right route to make the play, and two, hanging on. That was a terrific diving catch by the outfielder.
Into the box, Yangervis Solarte. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. And he's got that batting line up near the 300 mark entering play. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
You can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I love the way Eric Hosmer plays the game. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss at a ball in the dirt. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Blue Jays go down in order. And now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Reed Foley gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. It seems like the more trouble he gets in, the better he pitches. Really tough to hit with runners in scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why his team loves when he's out on the mound. He doesn't give up very many crooked numbers.
Now at the plate, Michael Conforto. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Guerrero scoops it up, and the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Dero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Hey, this lineup's got to do it a little bit differently. It's not the modern version of 3 true outcomes: walks, strikeouts, home runs. This is a team that beats you down, manufacturing runs, getting guys on base, keeping the defense on its toes and waiting for them to make the mistake.
First delivery to him on the way. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, despite that loss last time out, they're still on a pretty nice run as they'd won 6 in a row prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, they're coming off a short homestand, a little 5-1 stretch in their last 6 games, playing confident baseball right now. Look for them to be on the attack in the early innings.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Pompey, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Left fielder.
Into the box now, Yoenis Cespedes. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a fastball now that's hit softly down the line to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. Still no score. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
First baseman Eric Hosmer.
First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Hit out towards second. And that's going to be a base hit here for Hosmer. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's Randall Grichuk, and he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lays off 1-0. Career numbers versus Syndergaard. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Hosmer gets his lead at first, nobody out. fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. Syndergaard, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
The 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
The 3-1. That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Stepping into the box, Troy Tulowitzki. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
And now on 2-0, you just can't lay a fastball in there, or he could make it 3-0 before you know it. It's all about limiting the damage in this situation.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Step on the bag for one. Throw on to first will get Tulowitzki as well. It's a double play.
Batting 7, the left fielder, number 23.
At the plate, Dalton Pompey. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just a bit up.
Great job by everyone involved right there. Executed a great pitch. Got the double play. But don't kid yourself. There's still a guy standing on third base. He still needs one more out.
Swing and a little tapper. But that one rolls foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
When a guy's featuring big time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off speed stuff, but you gotta be ready for the heater.
Hard sinker misses. 2-2. Here now the 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Another try at 2-2. And another foul ball.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Working for the punch out and the offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Nimmo is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. One left for Toronto. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Next up for New York, Paul Goldschmidt. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. First pitch of the at-bat. A curveball that catches the inside corner. Goldschmidt a native of the state of Delaware. He's got plenty of contract security. This is the first year of a new 5-year deal.
And I can't tell you what that means for a ball player. To be able to know you're going to make your home for many years to come in one community. You can invest in a team, invest in the community, and really, really plant down roots. This is an unbelievable opportunity.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And let's take a look at Troy Tulowitzki. Obviously known for his offense and the ability to move the ball both gaps and out of the yard. I don't think he gets enough credit for his defense, though. Plays a big man's game at shortstop, but is able to cover a ton of ground out there.
So stepping in, Wilmer Flores. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider. And that one just missed outside. The 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pompey on the run. And he makes the catch for the second out. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
So striding forward for his first opportunity, Amed Rosario. And the confidence might be wavering at the moment. Last 10 or so ball games have been a real struggle for him. First pitch of the at-bat. Changeup in for a strike. Rosario is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground. He has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Mets strand 1. Will move to the third with no score. Now at the plate, McGuire, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the leadoff hitter's aboard. Pitcher due up. Looks to be a textbook sacrifice situation.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little Billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a bunt attempt here. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kevin.
Coming to the plate now, Kevin Pillar. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here's the first pitch to him. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. This year against right-handed pitching, Pillar hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 8th home run on the season for him as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Yangervis Solarte.
Yangervis
As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with a full count as the 2-hole hitter.
And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Vladimir Guerrero. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. 2 out, nobody on. And he looks at a curveball that falls in. 1-1. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, you count.
The 1-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And Eric Hosmer will have a chance next with 2 out. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
In now, Eric Hosmer, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. There's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now 2-0 Toronto. Next for the Mets, Kevin Plawecki, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Kevin Plawecki.
Here it comes. 8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Grichuk has it in his tracks. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting 9th, pitcher Noah Syndergaard.
So here's the Mets pitcher, Noah Syndergaard, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And this guy can hit a little bit too, so you just can't lay one in there 2-0.
And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And he struck him out.
The right fielder, number 30, Michael.
Digging in now, Michael Conforto. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. And he takes ball 1. One and 1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. Eduardo Nunez would be next. Three-two pitch. Back up the middle. Tulowitzki on the grass. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. They trail it here 2-0. Striding in once again, Randal Grichuk, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Number 15, Randal Grichuk.
First pitch on its way. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike. check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. And the slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
The shortstop, number 2, Troy Tulowitzki.
Into the box now, Troy Tulowitzki. Here's the first pitch to him. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 delivery. And that misses. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
The 2-1. Ball even at 2-2.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Dalton Pompey waits on deck. The 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Dalton Pompey.
Stepping in, Dalton Pompey. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Hey, Dero, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
In there for strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. And he misses with it. 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Hot shot down the line.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Blue Jays held in check, but they hold a 2-0 lead. In now, Eduardo Nunez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The windup and the 0-1. And that one stayed up a little high. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to left. 6th home run on the season for him. And the Mets are on the scoreboard. It's now a 2-1 game.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1.
One ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
And that swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. A ball and 2 strikes now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo home run here off the bat of Yoenis Cespedes, leaving him 1 shy of 200 for his career. And the Mets have come back to tie this one at 2. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. No outs, nobody on. Hard liner to center field. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Pretty good swing right there as he drives this ball deep. One hops over the wall, and he can just walk into second base with a ground rule double.
Into the box now, Wilmer Flores, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. The 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Pilar. 1 out. All right, so time now for the Blue Jays Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects performing at high levels in the upper minors. Now at the plate, Brandon Nimmo, and maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at bat. He's set and the pitch. Good breaking ball that time in for a strike. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Nimmo bats left but throws right and stands in at 6'3". This is the first year of his new 4-year contract.
Hey, I know multi-year deals can be scary, but this guy is in the prime of his career right now. I expect this to be a win-win for him and the ball club.
Got him.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
And that will bring in the former top prospect, Amed Rosario. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A 1 pitch on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We played 4 full, and we are tied 2-2. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Reed Foley. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. And he gets ahead with a sinker on the outside. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Center fielder, number 11.
Ready to take his hacks again, Kevin Pillar, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit out towards second. And that's the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Yangervis.
Ready for another shot now. Yangervis Solarte. No hits to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heater.
Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Waiting on it is Nimmo. And the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. We've hit the halfway point, tied at 2. Digging in, Kevin Plawecki. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Kevin Plawecki.
First pitch on its way. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets fouled. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Hit on the ground to third. Guerrero right there, and he's set down, one away.
Up next for the Mets, Edgar Noah Syndergaard.
Striding into the box, Noah Syndergaard comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time, and he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Bases are empty, one man out. Now that's popped up. Tulowitzki calls for it. 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 30, Michael.
Ready once again, Michael Conforto. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least 1 pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
The 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Three and 1 now.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
He somehow gets that one by him. 3-2 now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3 through 5, all even at 2-2. Digging in and looking for more, Vladimir Guerrero. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Vladimir Guerrero.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Cespedes is going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And the Jays are in business now. It's a leadoff double.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just a bit high. So far this season, Hosmer is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. The 1-0 misses inside off the plate.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Now the 2-0 is in there for strike one.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now the 2-1 pitch is taken for strike two. Guerrero leads off second with nobody out. And he takes ball three, so it's a full count now.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
There's ball four.
Now batting, right fielder, Randall Richardson.
Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way toward the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision. Seth Lugo comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are two on here with nobody out. Randall Grichuk will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with two on and nobody out here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Shack swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. Well, this is foul for the first strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
The 1-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Cespedes is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. One out now in the Toronto sixth inning. And danger now is standing in as the fine shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. First offering on its way. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. Two and 0 now. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Hit the other way out toward right field. Conforto moves over, and he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping in for the Jays, Dalton Pompey, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit back up the middle. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair. Home half of the sixth inning coming up, deadlocked at 2 apiece. Digging in, Eduardo Nunez. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
No balls and 1 strike. Rounded down the third baseline. This will get foul for strike 2. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Ranging back is Pilar, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap, and he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness. When this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here, and I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He went deep last time up.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
First delivery to him on the way. And he just misses with a curveball.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
Nope. 2-0. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Count, the pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Pitch. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is worse than having to battle not only the hitter, but the umpire as well. He didn't get some of the calls there, but there's nothing he can do about that now. Just got to go right after the next guy.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
The 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
3-0 pitch is looked at for the first strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And a full count to Paul Goldschmidt. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Two pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Into the box, Wilmer Flores. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ready with another 0-2. Skied into straightaway right. Richard has a beat on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Brandon Nimmo. He went down on strikes last time up. First offering on its way. Missed with a slider. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Nunez on second. Cespedes on at first with 2 down. 3-0 now.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. Just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
A 3-0. Inside, he misses, ball 4.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden, the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
Digging in to try it again, Ahmed Rosario, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Check to swing there and pops this one up. Hosmer is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. A couple of walks, but no damage. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. All tied at 2 apiece as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's have a look at our game summary through the first 6. Settling in now, McGuire. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
Catcher, number 77.
First pitch of the at-bat. Started to go around there, but he holds up, ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Line drive to left. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning.
This is the cat and mouse in baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts. And then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up. The batter didn't miss.
Devin Travis will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 1 home run and a dozen RBIs. Comes set with the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Hey, this is interesting right here. Got him down 0-2. He's been swinging the heck out of the bat. I thought they would pitch around him. He's going to have to button it up a little bit.
Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Still no balls and 2 strikes. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Devin Travis.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Standing in now, Kevin Pillar. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Count now, a ball and a strike. Hit the other way out toward right field. Conforto is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Now at the plate, Yangervis Solarte. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Into the corner and slicing foul. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And this one's in the dirt. The 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him. 1 left for Toronto. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Ulysses Chacin gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Ulysses Chacin.
And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Catcher, Kevin Plawecki.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
The 1-2 pitch. Here's Tulowitzki at short. Throw on to first by Tulowitzki is in time for route number 1.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Jeff McNeil will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 15, Jeff McNeil.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single. So a base hit from the pinch hitter will send them back to the top of the order with one away in the inning.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Michael Conforto. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First delivery to him on the way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pillar's there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So coming to the plate, Eduardo Nunez. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. From the stretch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. In the dirt here, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Now the 2-0. 2-1 now. Now the 2-1. It's a sharp slider taken low for a ball.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
The 3-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Mets leave 1. Score remains 2-2. Anthony Swarzak has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
38, Anthony Swarzak.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Vladimir Guerrero. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled straight back. Swarzak, 33 years old. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hit the other way out toward right field. Conforto has it in his tracks, and that's the first out of the inning. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Eric Hosmer. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded by Goldschmidt, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Randall Grichuk.
Striding in, Randall Grichuk. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Hit hard up the middle. And that's through for a hit. And 2-out success means Troy Tulowitzki will bat this inning.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now, as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. Head-to-head against Anthony Swarzak. He's 1 for 5. The 1-0 pitch on the way. Tough slider down low for a strike. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Blue Jays held in check. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Outside, 3-0 now. Paul Goldschmidt is on deck. Here it comes, the 3-0. Flips the zone low and outside for a strike. The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He's set. Here it comes. Right side, hit hard. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch, and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times, somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately, not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
Go-ahead run to third there after the bunt. The sacrifices aren't everyone's favorite play because you give up precious outs, but they do have a lot of ways now to take the lead.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. It was a walk in his last trip. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Amed Rosario. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First pitch on its way. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
The 1-1 home. Strike two swinging. And that misses 2-2.
It's moments like this as a pitcher when you feel the whole world is against you. You're already in hot water with the bases loaded, so it doesn't make life any easier when you're not getting calls that you think you should.
The 2-2. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. And the run is in to score from third.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
Standing in, Kevin Plawecki. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
And this one's too far inside, ball two.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. And there's the first strike, 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Three-two pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 3-2. Count still full, 3-2. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Mets forced to settle for one here in the inning. We've played 8 full. The Mets lead this one 3-2. Back in Queens at Citi Field as we get set for the top of the 9th inning in this one. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Brad Hand comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Now pitching and batting in the 8th spot, number 53, Brad Hand. Now catching and batting in the 9th spot, number 18.
Striding in to start the 9th, Dalton Pompey, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Looks like a tall order trying to tie or take the lead against this guy who leads the league in saves.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. Line to the right side. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So the tying run is aboard here in the 9th.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
In now, McGuire, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Now the 1-0 finds the zone, strike one. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The next 1-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is straining him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Kendrys Morales will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. His career line against Brad Hand. He's got a 3 for 5 line. Pompey leads off first with 1 away. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get me over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
The 1-2. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
hit hard on the ground is short. One there. Back to first. It's a double play right when he needed it, and this ball game is over.
Man, they battled right to the end, getting the tying run aboard in the ninth, but that's where the threat ended as they turned to double play to finish this one once and for all.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The New York Mets came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Anthony Swarzak earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Brad Hand hammers down the save, his 31st of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.